Tell us kind of where you were at, and just the excitement that you have, and just the relief to be in this position.
Most definitely, it was stressful. Just kind of like you kind of wait on your name to be called on TV and everything to go with it. But I prayed, and I stayed true. I just believed, and I kind of the Saints. I knew the Saints was going to play, but I didn't know they were going to play me. But I'm grateful because I like New Orleans a lot, and no, they were on the place. I was like, yeah, I can definitely see myself being there.
What are some of the runs that you like as far as scheme-wise or fit-wise? What runs do you like as a running back?
I like a lot of, GC, like going tackle pull.
Gap. That's a gap scheme.
Yes, sir. Gap scheme, inside zone. Outside zone, I feel comfortable. I'm just not, like a whole lot familiar with it, but with a whole lot of gap scheme to it, I feel like I'm very comfortable running that.
Now, Kendre, when I'm looking at, it's all about opportunity, and obviously you want to have success year in and year out. But do you have to pinch yourself, and boy, how you took advantage of opportunity, considering that you were dominant in your lone season as a full-time starter at TCU. I mean, come on, y'all win the Big 12 title. They had a national title game appearance, and then, you're dealing with the injury. But that had to be a pretty special year considering. And it might have happened all fast, but that's what really got you recognized on a national level.
Yes, sir, most definitely. And just, being a part of that and just, being me, like the whole process, I was being me, and I stayed true, and I just kind of believed, in my team throughout the season, Quentin, everybody, everybody. I knew they were special, and I knew we got a special year in the spring. And so, just kind of seeing that through and believing that and having the season we did, I didn't see it coming, to be honest.
Kendra, first of all, congratulations. I talked to your coach, Sonny Dykes, about you, and, man, he just raved. And one thing he brought up to me, he said, a lot of times when you got a running back as talented as Kendre was, he could have left. But he stayed here. He wasn't our top back, as a freshman or sophomore, but he stayed here, and then he carried us at times last year offensively. In the running game. And so I thought from Sonny, who likes to throw the football, to give you that credit, that was certainly a big compliment. How much have you worked on catching the football, running routes coming out the backfield, and also in pass protection? Because in the NFL, that's so important to catch the football, running the good routes, and also picking up the blitz from different areas.
Oh, no, I knew that was a big deal with Coach Dykes. They like throwing football, so I knew I had to, work on my catching abilities. Even though I'm very confident, but, I wasn't able to, show my abilities at times. But, when they threw it to me and designed, screens and whatnot, I caught the ball, and I felt very confident and made plays. So, I appreciate Coach Dykes for saying that about me, and I'm ready to get to work.
Now, Kendre, when you look at, right place, right time, and, your background in high school, just talk about how you ended up at TCU. Because, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Friday Night Lights, Texas football and all that. So how did you come about playing at TCU? And now you're not that far from home, Dallas-Fort Worth area to New Orleans.
So basically, I grew up in a small town. I was under-recruited. I felt like most definitely, I should have been somewhere, where I thought I should have been. But, I'm very confident in my ability, and I thank God what he did for me and got me to this point. And, most definitely the Saints took me, and, UTSA, they was in play. I was committed to them.
Kendre,
I really just...
Kendre, you just got asked from Bobby Hebert, but tell him where you played in high school. You played some quarterback, right?
Yes, sir. I played quarterback my senior year. Yes, sir.
That means you were the best athlete, sir. And in high school, they put you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, they put you at quarter. Okay, go play quarterback and make a play to help us win and all that. But boy, when you look at now, and you probably, you're a football fan, and then you see you playing the likes with Alvin Kamara, the type running back, the exposure and the explosiveness, and you're looking at the atmosphere you're going to have in the Superdome with the Who Dat Nation. So is that something, just talking even with your family, the proximity that they'll be able to come to a number of games here in New Orleans?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I'm 45 minutes away from Shreveport, so my hometown. So we're very close. We're like 5 hours away from Shreveport from a drive. So that's like a hour and a half flight. So my family is most definitely excited. I'm gonna be a Saint.
Hey, so Kendre, what are your goals now? Short term versus long term. Obviously, you want to contribute this season, but is it just coming and getting a routine as far as learning the offense where it is second nature? And so, have they contacted you? What they're looking for the off-season training and the OTAs and all? So have they even talked to you about that yet? As far as the off-season program leading up to training camp?
Oh yeah, most definitely. With me, I won't 100% be ready for training camp, or I will be, but before then I won't. But with the whole off season and whatnot, I'm most definitely lock in on the playbook, learn everything. But I don't sit too well at backup. Even though I respect Kamara and everything he got, for Saint and everything he did. But I'm coming for that number one.
Kendre, you had a right knee procedure. I think it was MCL. So how well you progressed from that?
I've been doing strength. I started running on Monday, but I feel very confident in my knee. I haven't had any issues, honestly, with my knee. Really with my knee, I feel very confident by training camp that I'll be 100% confident, fully confident in my knee to go.
Well, young grasshopper.
Yeah.
Young grasshopper.
This is Deuce.
20 years old, I'm ready to go.
Young grasshopper. Slow down there, young fella. Slow down there, young fella. Your time is going to come.
We lost the phone call. You could tell he was on a cell phone somewhere. You could tell he was traveling, but we lost the phone call. But let me tell you, he didn't have to say a lot, but he's coming for number one, baby.
Well, no, he's confident. That's
he's definitely confident. I mean, I think but the biggest thing for him is just coming in and understanding and learning. I mean, but he will play the game the right way.
Right.
He's going to come in and compete, and you like that.
Well, I hear about it. You can hear it. He's got a chip on his shoulder.
Well, he's got a chip on his shoulder.
From not getting picked even for college,
even from recruiting. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean.
Even from recruiting, because I think he was trying to say he was committed
from a small community.
But he was committed to UTSA.
Right.
He was committed to UTSA, and so it wasn't Texas is not going to just
or the Aggies or A&M
or A&M. And so
the other thing to remember, the number one ranked running back in the country was Zach Evans.
Zach Evans.
And he run him out of town.
Hello?
He left.
I like
he went
a guy
to Ole
running
Miss.
with attitude, man.
Well, and the thing is, I want him to feel like he's the number one guy because Alvin's going to be suspended for 6 or 8 games. I don't know. We got, Detroit, we have the trade and all.
He won't even take it from Jamal.
No, but we need them all to contribute.
Well, you're gonna need some guys. I mean,
right.
The NFL is gonna come so fast to that young fella, and he's gonna be like, oh.
But Deuce, I'd rather him be confident.
Oh, no doubt.
Than
no, I mean
confident.
the confidence you definitely need it.
Yeah, I'd rather
you definitely need it.
I'd rather him be like that than I just hope I make it. What?
I think he'll.
You're a third-round pick.
Yeah.
They expect you to make it.
They expect you to make it. Yeah, and they want you to step in. But there's going to be an undrafted free agent that's going to have the same cockiness.
Oh, no,
he's going to tell you, I'm going to take your job. No, guess what? You ain't practicing.
And like Pierre Thomas did to Pittman.
There you go.